Hi there, folks. I thought it was time for a kind of meet the team video. However, as far as team members are concerned, this one here is a little bit of a different one. So this is Kiwi, and for those that don't know, Kiwi is a bearded dragon. Now, bearded dragons originate from Australia, and they're probably one of the most commonly kept reptiles in the UK. Most teenage boys and girls who want a reptile usually end up looking after one of these. Now, in captivity, they live for an average of around about 10 years. This one here, he is around about 8. Now, Kiwi has only joined us this year. He was kind of donated to us, there we go, as somebody's, I say, unwanted pet. Basically, he got a little bit too much for the family and they needed to find a home for him. Now, the problem is, though, with Kiwi, I don't know if you've just noticed then, as he was sat in my hand then, we started to get to a bit of a head wobble. Now, when Kiwi turned up, we noticed there was something not quite right with Kiwi. So what we did is we got him checked out by a vet, and the conclusion was we had two options. He either had an inner ear infection or there was something more serious neurological going on within his head. So the course of action was we treated him for an inner ear infection because to find out if he got a neurological problem would have been a lot of exploration work, CT scans, X-rays, all the rest of it, which would have cost thousands and thousands of pounds. So the hope was we treat for an inner ear infection, he would all get sorted and the problem would go away. However, you've just seen the head wobble. So with little Kiwi here, we know he's got some sort of neurological problem going on within his brain. Now, what that results in, when he gets overstimulated, we get this very big head wobble. When he tries to maneuver, his head will turn and he will walk around in circles slightly, which makes it a little bit fun when you're trying to feed him. For those that don't know, bearded dragons, they're actually omnivorous, which means they eat both vegetables and meat. Now, vegetable part, it's really easy. We stick it in a bowl. Where are you going? We stick it in a bowl and he kind of comes over and has a wobble and picks it up. Feeding live food is a little bit more intricate because what we generally have to do is hold the food down for him so he can grab hold of it. Now, I'm going to pin a bit of a video in with this one as well, just to show you him attempting to feed. Now, he is fine. His life is good. He's fed, he's watered, he's clean. He lives in a nice vivarium. Now, the vivarium he lives in, which is what we call a tank that a reptile lives in, is fairly sterile, only because as you can see, he holds his head to the sides. Now, what that means, if we keep him in any type of substrate, he ends up sticking his eye in the substrate and getting it all sticky and horrible. So what we keep him on is quite a sterile environment. We keep him on what we call reptile matting, which keeps him nice and clean and nice and happy. His viv is heated to around about 38 degrees at the hot end, and at a cooler end, it's around about 30. So these are a desert species in Australia. But this is Kiwi. He is a fun member of the team. Unfortunately, he doesn't get out to go and visit people because it basically overstimulates him too much, and we end up with too much of the problem of the head tilting and the maneuvering as well. But he lives his happy life with us, so he will be with us, living out his days, being hand-fed, because you're a little paying for that one, aren't you? But he's a nosy thing as well, because he likes to watch it. But anyway, that's Kiwi. We thought we'd introduce you. Stay tuned for some more of our Meet the Team videos shortly. Take care, folks. Have a fantastic day.